So welcome to Challenge the Road. I thought I'm just going to go for a first drive and take you with me. Now this is the 991.2 GT3 RS Weissach pack car, which is the one I think is the best 991 version. I really like the Touring as well, but this is the one I think is going to go down as one of the greatest 911s. I just want to take you with me for this drive. I've got to warm up the car a bit. It's been raining quite a lot here. I actually played golf today in a charity event and it was very wet, windy down at Littlestone. If you know that course, it is not the best place to be, but when the rain went, we had a great time. We come fourth, donated quite a bit to charity by getting a 4-ball at St George's, one of my favourite open golf courses. But I was sitting at home thinking, you've got a GT3 RS outside, you need to take it out, Richard. You need to go out, you need to drive it. So let's just go down here. Because when I got the car, it was it was really wet. So it's difficult to do any sort of drives or anything. We'll start off just in normal mode. As in, this isn't sports exhaust, this is just normal. I think the car has the particular filters on it, but I'm not sure. I need to check that. The brakes, it needs a good run, this car, because the brakes feel just a little bit grainy, but I think it's because it's just been sitting there, you know. Quite sort of slippery out here. This car feels absolutely dialed in. The only thing I've noticed is the car tends to wander a little bit, but I think it's just because these are cup tyres. I'd like to get them off at some point and just put maybe a 4S tyre. But if you bought a GT3 RS, this is what you're going to be feeling. You're just out for a drive and you know you've got all this power, noise, engine to come, and you can just cruise along thinking, there's a lot more to go in this. Now there's quite a few options on here. You can either just, I'll show you here, I just knock this across and I've got manual paddles, or I've got PDK Sport, which is quite an amazing thing. It just we'll put it in there now. It just changes for you and it seems to automatically know exactly how the road is and when to upshift and when you want to upshift. So this is Sport PDK. It's not upshifting for me. Maybe I've done it wrong. Maybe that's better. I need to be in there, so I'm not in manual. Let's try that again. So we just stay in Sport PDK and it just changes for you and you're off. I don't like this sound. Not sure I like this car enough. And it's just going along lovely. I prefer it in manual. Let's turn that Sport PDK off. Actually, I haven't tried it in the firm suspension yet, have I? I need to do that. It's actually quite nice just playing around with a car when you first get it, isn't it? Just trying to see what you got. I don't like doing that. This has got lift on it. I don't need it now, but it has got lift, which is really useful. And in Porsche, and this is what I found when I had the Porsche and when I had the McLaren took ages. You had to go into settings and lift up, lift down. I can't remember now. Right, let's turn on sports exhaust. So we've got a sports exhaust button. The nice thing with these cars, everything's on a button, easy. And as I say, we've got sports suspension and we've got ESC off, which we will not do today. I can't see where I'm going. So everything's here, everything's on buttons. I haven't set up the Apple CarPlay and everything yet, just because I just want to drive. I don't really care about that. So let's just stay in first. Come out of the 30. We just play around the speed limit. So that's in the normal suspension. Let's go to firm. So that is now sport suspension. Let's just feel that for you. time of your life. That's the time of your life. Whew. Okay, right, traffic. So, traffic, put it back into auto. Let's turn the suspension and the exhaust off. There's quite a lot of road noise, but I do love it that I can turn everything just down. When I'm going through a village or something, there's no sound. I'm not sure I need any more from the exhaust, but I always change the exhaust on my cars, so I don't know how that's going to work, but at the moment it feels a really nice sound. Maybe I might do air filters or something and get more into the cabin. I've adjusted the seat, I've put a riser on. If you remember back when I had the Porsche 991 GT3 RS, it was very upright, and after sort of 10 or 15 minutes it was compressing my chest. So we got some brackets at VVS that the green car we had on, I think it was on a video a couple of videos ago, and it sits lovely. It sits you back like this, and I feel so comfortable now. And if I'd known about that with my purple ultraviolet car, I probably wouldn't have sold it, because this is just so comfy. So if you have these bucket seats, you need these risers. It's just too upright. Well, it is for me, maybe it's not for other people. Right, so you just knock it across, you go to manual. Just imagine you just bought your first GT3 RS, and this is how you feel. You feel good. I mean, we're just doing nice things. Absolutely glued to the road. I say I might change the tyres, just because these cup tyres, they need a bit of warmth, but obviously August is coming up. Hopefully it'll be warmer in England, and that will make a big difference. Right, this is the worst bit of road here. It's in between, it's like Crowborough Airage Way, and it's like they've took the top off and then never resurfaced it. Right, exhaust on, we're in manual. First gear, bang. Brake as hard as I can, because this car needs a bit of a run in. Because it needs a bit of a run. I'm not sure if the pads are a bit low, we'll have to see. My stomach got a bit funny there. It's a good thing. Thanks for all your comments on the previous video as well. I know it's very green in here.